Hello everyone, welcome back to the bench. Today we have a Yaesu FT-857. This is a great radio. This particular one, as you can see, it's missing a knob on the lower left here. The entire rotary encoder snapped off, so someone must have dropped the radio, that's what I'm assuming. We're also missing the large encoder here. Just the plastic knob for it. They're easy to source for replacement. I have one on order. You can also replace all of the rubber buttons on these too. They're pretty easy to get on eBay. In this video, we're just going to replace the rotary encoder that's missing. So we're going to start by opening it up, removing the faceplate, and taking the screws out of the back of the faceplate. I'm going to use a little pick tool, kind of like a guitar pick. Usually come with cell phone repair kits. And just use it to pry this open. It just has some soft plastic clips that keep the case together. The next thing we'll have to do is remove the ribbon cable. We can remove it here by sliding this brown plastic towards the cable, and then you'll have to peel the sticker, but I'm kind of realizing now that it'll be a little easier to do it on the other end of the radio and not have this cable flapping all over the place. So, yeah, let's not do that. So we'll just tear the masking tape here and pull it out, which you can't really see on camera. Next step, we'll remove this connector for the one knob here. These just pull off. You shouldn't be on too tight. We'll come back to that nut a little bit later. Four screws to get the circuit board out. I like to use tweezers on these connectors. Prevents the wires from popping out of the back or any breaks. Your circuit board should just come on out pretty easily here. Now is a perfect time to clean all the plastics. As you can see, this radio is disgusting. So I'm going to dismantle the entire thing so I can put it in the sink with some warm soapy water and clean all that dirt out, clean the rubber and everything. This is a bit tricky here. It took me a while, a combination of different little screwdrivers just to turn that nut. But eventually you'll get it, and that whole assembly comes right out. Now I'm going to remove this rotary encoder and this metal bracket, and then we can get the buttons out and put some things in the sink. All right, now let's get all this stuff soaking in some water and get all that filth out of it. So while that's soaking, let's work on removing this old encoder here. I've got the desoldering gun. We'll just suck the solder off of all of these legs. Well, that was lots of fun to get that out. Had to bend the pins with the tweezers and go at it a few times. Soldering sucker got a little clogged up too, but that happens. So now what we're doing is fitting the new one on. Now this is just a cheap Amazon special. Nothing special about it. Just a standard cheap little encoder. And this will do the trick. So now we'll solder it on. We'll reassemble the radio, and then we'll give it a test. These buttons are a little faded. They're still in really good shape other than the yellowing, so I'm going to keep them, even though it's really not that expensive to replace these. There's still lots of stock of them online. They're pretty popular radios, but all I care about is that they are no longer covered in dust and goo. They're just a little discolored, which you won't even notice once they're in. These radios have multicolored backlights anyways, so it still looks pretty good. Alright, so let's give this a shot. Oh, pressing the button. We're getting our band selection. Excellent. There we go. We're going in the proper direction, which is nice. So that's great. It just shows You don't need a fancy schmancy encoder. This will do the job. Now, it might be a little difficult to find a plastic knob for it that matches the others, but I'm going to do my best. There's lots of options for this shaft. It's, I believe it's a 6mm D shaft, so it's quite a bit out there. We'll try and find something that resembles the other ones. So thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it, and if you want to leave a comment and let me know what you think. I'll catch you guys on the next video.